Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Marco and I am a comedian, funny actor, guy, whatever, and I do a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube, including a music review channel, which I think is probably the best music review channel on the internet. Pretty bold statement. Guess what? If you don't believe me, go and check it out. It's Tunes I Dig on YouTube. But anyway, today is going to be the first time that I'm doing like a vlog, a review on other videos that I find on the internet that are just they make my head hurt. And you know, this person here that I'm watching right now, that I found this video on Reddit. She's got to be the most tone deaf person I have ever met. I swear to you. I swear to you. It's so bad that there are points in this video where I think she's acting because she's just so tone deaf and insensitive. But let's get to it.
Hello, how are you doing today? Today I'm gonna make a video I have been thinking about for a long time. It's something that people have been asking me about for a long time, and that is what COVID is like here and why / if you should move to Mexico during a global.
Already, just her mannerisms, this, you know, is slash if you should move to Mexico. Right off the bat, so tone deaf. If you should move to Mexico. No one should be moving. This was posted January 17th, 2021. So 5 days, it's January 22nd right now. 5 days ago. We've been on lockdown since the beginning of January, but we've been in a pandemic since March. Nobody should be leaving Canada. And who has the money? It's just so tone deaf. We're 15 seconds in. Let's keep going.
Global pandemic. So I was living in Australia when COVID hit, and then I came home back to Toronto, and I was actually living.
I love it. She just has such a typical life. Oh, I was just living all the way on the other side of the planet when the pandemic hit. I moved back home, and then I moved out to Mexico. I'm telling you, 21 seconds. We have 6 more minutes to go. This is so toned down.
Home back to Toronto, and I was actually living with my mom as I was trying to figure some things out, as I was trying to figure out my next move.
I love that. As you were trying to figure out your next move, as if the whole world had the freedom to figure out their next move. Do you know what 99%, if not 100% of the world's next move was this whole year? To stay home. That's what it was. The fact that you talk about it, that you have this privilege of, oh, my next move. Your next move should have been to stay home. Look where I stopped. Oh my God. 25 seconds. How long is this video gonna be?
And it was just not good for my mental health. It was not good for my career, and I knew I had to go somewhere else. So I did a lot of research, and Mexico was the best option for me.
I did a lot of research, and just that right there, like, oh, and Mexico was the best option for me. Just by saying that, it's like, okay, so you're saying you had lots of options. Remember, 100% of the globe had 0. You had a plethora of options, and Mexico just happened to be one of them.
So here there is COVID, there are numbers, the numbers are decreasing still, so they're on the decline, which is good. But
they are decreasing here. The numbers are decreasing. Maybe they are. I'm not saying that she's telling a lie, but I mean, it's just like, so far, you're not really giving the impression that I want to believe what you're saying. So far, it's tone deaf to the point where I'm not gonna believe your words at face value. But let's.
Because Mexico's economy is completely dependent upon tourism, they would just not survive shutting that down. So it is very relaxed.
They wouldn't survive.
I'm personally living in Tulum right now, which is a really great place to go if you're looking to kind of escape all of the pandemic fear. We are taking.
I am living in Tulum right now, which is pretty good if you're looking for a place to escape all the pandemic fear. Like, you know, the pandemic fear. Oh my God. Do you see what I mean? We are 57 seconds into this. It's just so tone deaf that I think she's acting. If she's not acting, who raised this girl? What set of logic are you comprised of? Let's keep going.
Taking precautions, you know, there's social distancing is being practiced. It is a law to wear masks on the street. Everything is decreased numbers, but to be completely.
Oh, I love that one. Everything is decreased numbers. First of all, that sentence doesn't make any sense. Everything is decreased numbers. I don't even know what that means. That's like, oh, the sky is decreased numbers. Oh, how's Corona? It's decreased numbers. Okay, and what about like how are the restaurants doing? Oh, they're decreased numbers. Like everything is decreased numbers. That didn't make any sense. So not only is she disingenuous and tone deaf, you do not know how to speak the English language. So let's just continue.
Transparent, if you are terrified of COVID, this is probably not the place for you. So even though masks are required on the streets, I've only ever personally seen that being enforced once by.
So she's just saying how this is a good place to go. She's trying to big it up. But then she said, but sometimes people don't wear the mask. So if that scares you, maybe this is not a good place for you to come. What? Why are they not wearing masks? And then she goes on to say, oh, yeah, I've maybe seen it, maybe once enforced? What? Oh.
Police officer, you can get a fine, but I've never seen that personally happen before. All of the
I've never seen that personally happen before.
Clubs and the bars and everything are mostly open, but yeah, it's all decreased numbers. For most places, you have to get a table. So tables in Tulum are extremely expensive. So if you're looking to come here to move or on vacation and you want to do the nightlife, be prepared to spend a lot of money. Tables usually start. Be
prepared guys. I know no one's been working. No, none of you guys have any money, but guess what? Be prepared if you're gonna come to Tulum, Mexico in a pandemic, be prepared to spend a lot of money if you wanna have fun. But come, it's laid back. What the fuck? Let's keep going.
$1,000 US, it can go anywhere upwards from that. I've seen tables for $25,000 US as well. So you can't really walk in. It's very hard to find anywhere with single entry tickets. And yeah, there's of course jungle parties and stuff like that, but those are all very illegal. So the government actually just hired a new task force to shut down.
Okay, hold on. She's talking about the illegal jungle party or whatever, but $25,000 for a table. What world? Do you see what I'm saying? What world does this girl live in? Even if we weren't in a pandemic, who the fuck can spend $25,000 on a table for a night out in Tulum? I can't even make sense of that. That like, yeah, if you're like Elon Musk or something like that, what the fuck? Oh, be prepared to spend a lot of money. If you're coming to Tulum, yeah, you're gonna have to spend maybe $10,000 or $20,000 for a night out. What the fuck? You see what I mean? If she's not acting, if she is not acting, who raised this person? I'm embarrassed to say that she is a fellow Canadian. Embarrassed.
All illegal villa parties and jungle parties, and a lot of people are losing money doing that because they're purchasing the tickets and then they get shut down. So be very careful. If you are looking to socialize a little bit more, just be prepared to spend a little bit of money.
Again, I love that. Just be prepared to, spend a little bit of money. You know what I mean, right? Like, you can afford $10,000 a night, right? Like $25,000, I know that's on the high end, but like $10,000, that should be all right. Oh, God.
There's a really big health scene here in Tulum, so if you're into health and wellness, this could be the place for you. But to be completely honest, it's a massive, massive party scene. There is something going on every.
This girl just contradicts herself like every 2 seconds. First she says, oh, Tulum is great, come here and relax. Oh, but sometimes they don't wear masks, so maybe this is not the place for you. Oh, but guess what? It's health and wellness, so that's good, so maybe you should come here for that. But honestly though, it's also kind of a big party scene. What? You don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know what you're saying. You don't,
Every single day, everything is decreased numbers, but.
Again, everything is decreased numbers. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell is decreased numbers? What do you mean? Be specific. Everything is, I don't even know what she could even be speaking to. Let's keep going.
Again, social distancing, they try, you have to wear masks. In the grocery store, that's completely enforced. But if you go to a lot of the little shops and convenience stores, most people aren't wearing masks, to be completely honest. If you go up 40 minutes to Playa del Carmen, that's a little bit more of a city vibe. So there's still the beach.
That's a little bit more of a city vibe. Like, oh God. This is just, I can't even. Oh God. She's so cringe. This is the cringiest cringe I have ever cringed ever. Let's keep going. This is unbelievable.
but you can walk 5 minutes to the main strip. So if you like a little bit more of the city feel, that would be the place for you. And the regulations are a little bit stricter there. Almost everyone is kind of walking around with masks, at least one in hand. And for all stores, you have to.
I love that. At least one in hand. At least one in hand. It's gotta be on your face. Oh my God.
Wear a mask to go inside and get your temperature checked and everything. So it is pretty populated. I'm not gonna lie, it's January, it's high season right now especially, so there's a lot of people. So if you're...
Again, it's January, it's high season. So should we go to Tulum? Like, I don't get...
If you're scared of being around a lot of people, I would maybe suggest staying away. Me personally, I felt a lot less safe being in Toronto because I was going there every weekend for work and to see my friends, and then I was going back home to my mom and seeing...
Why were you seeing your friends? I felt so unsafe in Toronto because I was seeing my friends and I was going home to my mom. So stay at home! Like 100% of the world, we've stayed at home!
My grandpa, and though I was getting tested for COVID regularly, I felt a lot less safe doing that. Here, pretty much everybody is young and I've not really met anyone.
How could this not get any more ridiculous? And I told you it's just gonna keep getting more ridiculous. First of all, she says, here, pretty much everyone is young. What? How do you know their ages? Yes, I know you can generally tell, but then the second point, I've hardly met anyone that's immunocompromised. How do you know? Do you have some sort of like Cyclops eye, X-ray vision that you know who's immunocompromised? Oh my God. This is unbelievable. This is unprecedented. No, I don't believe it. If there's someone out there, if there's, you think there's someone more tone deaf and entitled than this, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Has the same mindset and they're here to kind of get away from the fear of COVID. Most people I meet here actually have had COVID, so.
First of all, everyone's got like the same mindset. Like, what? But then, I think everyone here's already had COVID. Where? Guys, I'm at a loss. I feel like I can't say, oh, this is the most tone deaf girl anymore. Like, I feel like it's just beyond that. I'm just at a loss. I just can't believe someone like this exists.
So most people have the antibodies. I've met maybe 1 or 2 people who have gotten COVID here, or I've met somebody who's gotten COVID here, but I've never met anybody who has gotten really sick from it here. So in terms of flying, if you haven't yet flown, be prepared. It's not decreased numbers. At first I thought,
oh, okay, decreased numbers. So she's saying, what you want to say is the flights have fewer people on them to compensate for the fact there's COVID. But instead, you just said it's decreased numbers, or it's not decreased numbers, which the syntax of that does not make any sense.
You have people literally right up next to you. You have to have a mask on the plane. There are gonna be people around you, so if that's something you're really scared of, it might not be the best option for you.
There's gonna be people around you, so if you're scared of that, it might not be the best option. First of all, you shouldn't be leaving Canada. Second of all, if you wanted to leave and go to Mexico, what other option would you have? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's not the best option for you. Maybe you should call Elon Musk and have him send like a drone that you can fly over there, like a pod alone, or take a ship, like take the train up to Vancouver and then take a boat all the way around to Mexico. Unbelievable. It might not be the best option. Dude, you are absolutely out of your mind.
I would give yourself some extra time, but every single time I have flown during COVID, it has taken me much less time.
Every single time she has flown during COVID. I love that she's flown so many times, so much so, it's in the multiples, that she can actually pool an average, or just like a lengthy, like, average of how many times she's flown, that she could tell you that, oh yeah, it's always gonna be busy. Like, no one has flown during COVID. You realize like 99% of the world has stayed home. People have flown, got to see their parents or something, under very strict emergency circumstances. Other than that, no one's been flying as much as you. You're flying as much as you because you're entitled and you're tone deaf.
To get through the airport actually, because I think there are less people flying, right? So I think there's a lot less planes. That's why the planes are so packed, but there's also less people flying, so.
Oh, she figured it out. Less planes, less people, but still the same amount of packedness. Oh, wow. Ellis. What would we have done without you? What? I wouldn't have figured that one out. I would have been like, oh, I'm gonna show up an hour before my flight. Who cares? They got tons of planes. I can get on any plane. If I miss this one, there's a flight 20 minutes later. Oh, and then they're gonna say, no, you missed your flight. You're gonna have to wait 3 hours. I should have watched some travel blogs. I should have watched and known when was the best time to show up.
I've noticed all my waits have been pretty short, but you know, I would just go early in case, better safe than sorry, you don't want to miss your flight. So yeah, if you're thinking about moving during this pandemic, make sure you do your research about the place that you want to go to. If you do want to go somewhere to kind of escape it and be around a lot of like-minded people who are just kind of living.
Oh my God! That's the best one. That's the best one. If you just want to go somewhere and be around people that are, they're like living. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I? Am I not living? Am I dead? No, but she would say, no, dude, you don't understand what I'm saying, like really living. Like, I know your heart's pumping, like you're alive, but I mean like living, man. You know what I mean? You're not like living. Oh my God.
Mexico could be the place for you. Just be careful, I always say just respect people.
Just be
careful. Bring your mask around with you at all times. Everything is kind of.
Bring your mask around with you at all times. Dude, it's January 2021. We knew to bring our mask around everywhere, the whole world, in June of 2020. We don't need you to tell us. That is self-explanatory.
I've turned into single-use plastic, which I hate, but I understand. So yeah, everything's kind of pre-wrapped, especially in the planes, in the grocery stores, there's not much self-serve. But yeah, in comparison to Europe and North America and stuff right now, Mexico is very, very relaxed.
I love that. In comparison to Europe and North America. So, first of all, how do you know that? Did you go to Europe during the pandemic? Because if you went to Europe in the pandemic and you went to other places in North America, again, I'm just absolutely baffled. Like, I'm continually, like every word that she says or every time I stop it, she raises the bar. Like, she's raised the bar of how idiotic and how tone deaf she is like 27 times during this video. And again, yet she does it again. So did you go to these places in North America and you're not telling us, but still you went there during a pandemic? Oh, that's great that you have the money and the means to do that. But also you shouldn't be doing that because it's a pandemic. Unbelievable.
Just be careful about the regulations of going back into your home country because a lot of places won't let you back in unless you have a test 72 hours before. A lot of the events here as well require rapid testing 72 hours before the event, and some of the events even have rapid testing on site. So they are making sure to follow regulations, but it is very, very relaxed. So yeah.
It is a very relaxed. You get that? It is a very relaxed. Yeah. English.
If you do have that fear in you, this might not be the best place for you, but if you're looking to go somewhere and support the economy and aren't planning on traveling around and visiting your grandparents right away, this is a really great option. I love it here personally. I'm super, super happy living in Tulum. I'm moving up to Playa del Carmen very soon because it's just really good energy here and everyone's really friendly and people aren't really riddled with fear, which
Oh my God, I'll admit she didn't raise the bar with this one, but I'm sorry. Just people aren't riddled with fear here. The energy is good. We are all very happy that you are experiencing this while we are stuck here in Canada during the winter. I love that it's almost nighttime. It's almost 6 o'clock and it's completely pitch black dark outside. No, I can't speak English. But anyway, yeah, we love that. Yeah, thank you for letting us know that you're living this beautiful life.
I like its more positive energy. You're thinking about moving during the pandemic? Just do your research and see what you're comfortable with and be responsible about it. But yeah.
I love it. Do you want to move here during the pandemic? Just do your research, but be responsible about it. So you mean literally everything that you have not done as you've given off in this video. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Mexico personally I think is a really great place to go. Just be careful of the location that you go to. Tulum is very, very safe for them.
Just be careful of the location you go to because it can be a little bit dangerous. Yeah, it can be a little dangerous. You could stay at home in Toronto, which is what you're supposed to be doing anyway, but if you're gonna come, just be mindful of the location you go to, because there's a lot of bad guys here on the street. It can be kind of dangerous, but otherwise it's totally chilled and relaxed.
Most part, but of course careful when you're walking around at night and stuff. I'm very, very happy about my decision to move to Mexico. I wouldn't change anything, and if you're thinking about moving here, you definitely should. Hit me up if you do. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And yeah, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram at Ellie May and shoot me a follow.
Hey guys. Hey, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and shoot me a follow. Hey, shoot me a follow. Huh? Hey, shoot me a follow.
About what it's like to live here. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Bye.
How can we sum this up? That was just, oh God. Was that not, that was unbelievable. That was amazing in the sense that I've never met someone so entitled, so tone deaf. That was like watching the Cirque du Soleil of entitlement. There's no one better than her at being that kind of person. That was, oh my God. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is the first of who knows how many to come. It's just, I came across this video and I was just like, this girl needs to get it because that she's just tone deaf, and honestly, it's just really unfair and upsetting. That's it. I'm not going to tell you to like or subscribe or any of that, because if you want to do it, you're going to do it anyway. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.